Them right for me, and I be like wine for me. Yeah.
I've had this look in my drought for so long, but it will be a crime not to share. Hi guys, this is Baby and welcome back to my channel. First thing first, we all know that a good makeup starts from a skin prep. So I had to prep my skin according to the type of my model skin, of course. And after that, we're just going to jump straight into the foundation. And if you want to know how to achieve this flawless full makeup Nigerian look, then keep on watching. I had to upload myself on this foundation selection because what I love, love how perfect this foundation is on our skin. This is just the right amount of warmth and also like for our skin tone, that is a perfect shade. However, because our skin is not just one shade, I could tell that the middle of our face is a bit brighter than the rest of the face, so I went in with another foundation just at the center of the face, like a lighter one with less yellow on the middle of our face. That is what I'm doing right now, just to balance out everything. And after I'm done, you would see that that is the perfect foundation application on our face. Yes, and of course we have to bronze our skin. So now I'm using a contour that is not too warm, just a cool tone, not too warm contour, just to give her just a little bit of depth and not too dark for our skin, just that little bit of depth. That is what I want. I did both cheeks. After that, I go into my cream blush. I picked a soft pink because I just want to do something really girly, something soft pink for her. I'm doing a pink eyeshadow too, as you can see from the beginning. So I just said to just pick something that'll just match the vibe, basically. So that's what I did. And I always apply blush on the tip of my client nose. I just love the warmth it gave and I love how it looks. These are the concealers I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this one at the outer part of her face. That's the Beauty by Hailey concealer, and the one that is more warmth, that is like yellow at the middle of her face, and I kind of like mix those two together to blend it out. That is what I do. No scream contour is not something I do all the time, but when I do, I always love it. So I decided to do a no scream contour on our skin, and yes, I love it because our nose is already a little bit long, and the nose contour just makes it longer. And yes, I really do love how the nose contour turns out. You have to start your nose contour from the beginning of the eyebrows. So please watch this video very well, and you would definitely know like what and how I'm doing plus where I start from. And then I go back into the beauty blender I was using to blend out the ash lines from the nose contour, so it's not like dark and then light. I have to blend everything out. I'm using a brighter concealer here just to give a under eye a little bit of brightness, then before setting it with my setting powder. With your setting powder, please take it little bit at a time. Don't just pack a bunch of setting powders on the face. That will not come out well. So that is exactly what I'm doing in this video. Can you see, with powders and without? So that is the way for you to avoid creasing underneath your client's eyes as well. So I'm going to just do the same thing on the second eye, and also basically just set everywhere that I highlighted. So I'm using a powder, a pressed powder that is the same color as highlighted part, using that to just further press like the loose powder into our skin, so we don't have anywhere that we do not set or whatever. So I'm doing that on every place I highlighted, focusing more on the under eye, so because that place is really delicate and I don't want any creases inside. And after that, I'm going to pick a powder that matches the rest of our face and just set everywhere else. After setting our face, we're going to go into powders. Of course, we're in powders now, we're done with cream. So we are going to be doing our powder contour, powder blush, yeah, and that. So now we're doing our powder contour, just using it exactly where I contoured, where I used a cream contour, putting it there and contour everywhere that I need to do. Also, do not forget to bring back the contour on the nose, because we did that cream contour for a reason. So we are bringing it back by using a powder contour to over accentuate what we already have there before. After that, I'm going to be using my powder blush on the cheeks. Of course, we are picking a pink blush on the cheeks, just of course just to go with all the pinks we already used underneath, just using that powder to bring it out more. Then I'm going to bake underneath the eyes, and I like bringing my baking powder to the sides of my nose to kind of like reverse contour the nose even more, so the nose is like well coated, well contoured. Yeah, just gonna do that just to catch out any fallout from the eyeshadows that I'll be doing later. Unfortunately, there will not be an eyeshadow tutorial in this video, but if you want that, please let me know. I'm just gonna drop it down because this video is already too long. I cannot add it to it, so bear with me. And if you want it, I will definitely drop it if you want it. So I'm going to be using my brow tamer for her brows now, just to tame all the brow hair down and also to keep them in like a direction that I want them to be. That's what I'm going to be doing now. And after I'm done, I kind of like go like at the back, that same brush I was using, that same spoolie brush, like the back of the brush, just use it to like press down the brow hairs, so it's basically like pressed, like look like laminated on our skin. Then this is what I'm be using, Ega and Esther brow gel. I think that is Nubia or Toffee, I can't really remember, but I'm going to be putting all the products I use in the description box down below. So if you want to know anyone that I use, please check the description box and it will be there. So I'm just going to be using that to outline our brows. Basically, that's what I use my brow gels for. I use it to outline, and then I also use it to fill the tip of these brows just a little bit. Yeah, just the tail of the brows, because I could tell that there's no hair there. There's the feel it's just tiny bit, and then go in with my pencil with a hair like strokes. This is how I do my brows, that it looks like it is like hair, because the product that's like deposited is almost like at the tip, at the tail of the brows. This is my pencil that I use for all the other parts, using like a light hair strokes on the brow. So after that, we conceal the brows, of course. I clean the bottom of these brows, and I think I also clean the top of the brows just so it matches with the second brows and they look like twins and not sisters. No, look like sisters. Okay, just so they look the same basically. Yeah, that's what I do. And after we had done with the brows, we obviously did the eyeshadow. After I'm done with the eyeshadow, I went ahead to dust out all the baking powder I used. So I dust everything out, like dusting and pressing at the same time. It's not just I'm just wiping away. No, I'm like pressing and then dust off any excess powder that we have on the face, and also just spray down our face to just melt down all those powders and everything just sink into the skin. And basically, yeah, that's it. I always do this sometimes, where I use my beauty blender to kind of like press the face while it's still, I won't say wet, I would say damp, because if it is wet, then you're just going to like pick it up. So let's just dry them a little bit before you use your beauty blender to do that. The next is the lip. I'm going to be lining it with a brown from my powder, from my lip palette. All the colors I used on a lip is from my palette. I outline with brown first, then go on with a pinkish brown. It's not, yeah, it's a pinkish brown. That's what I'm gonna call it. So just to blend the brown out, so that he has like a seamless blend with the other color that's going to be coming up after. Do you understand what I'm saying? I guess everyone understand this explanation. Brown first, something that looks like brown and also pink next, then something brighter on top. You understand? Yeah, I think that is good. So that is just what I did for the lips, and also I added lip gloss, and that was it for this look in general. So guys, if you like this look, please like, comment and subscribe, and also share. Do not forget to share this look to everybody that you know. Yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.